Assalamu alaikum and hello viewers. I'm Sejuti Chowdhuary from Innovative English Language Club. Today I'm going to give you a very useful tip that you can use at the comfort of your own home and develop your fluency in speaking English. Whoever is following my channel, I highly recommend that you follow this tip that I'm going to give you today and see the difference for yourself. Even before we start a communication with another person or maybe a general errand we are running, even before we read or write something, whether to communicate or to run an errand, first and foremost, the mostly used way of communication is speaking. Whether you're going outside, living abroad, trying to communicate with a person, trying to buy something, trying to give something, trying to say something, wherever you are, whatever you're doing, first thing in English language skills, you need to develop how to speak properly. You need to be fluent, you need to be confident, and you need to know that you're doing it right without stumbling or without going crazy trying to find words. So the tip that I'm going to share with you today will be very helpful for you to develop your speaking skills. So as I said, I recommend everyone, whoever is following my channel, to take just 5 minutes out of your daily life and dedicate yourself to do this practice on a daily basis. It is very important. The process I'm going to share with you consists of 3 stages. The first stage includes talking about any topic that you want to. You can pick topic ranging from your favorite food to your favorite magazine to your neighborhood, to your friends, to traveling, to anything, pretty much anything that you find interesting or you have encountered within a very short period of time. Maybe you watched a TV show, or maybe you found a blog, you read a blog, or anything that interests you. You could talk absolutely about anything. The best part of this practice session is you don't need anyone else to guide you. You don't need a partner to help you out. You can do this absolutely on your own. And the only thing you might need is a timer, which is easily available from your smartphone apps, right? So the practice tip that I'm going to give you consists of 3 stages. In the first stage, you're going to find a topic that you are interested to talk about, and you're going to talk about that topic without any preparation, without taking any notes. Just whatever comes into your mind, you're going to talk about it for 1 full minute. And the rules are, you cannot stop, you cannot repeat the ideas, you have to keep on rolling, talking for 1 full minute. If you need to take a break for 3 seconds, maybe to catch your breath, that's fine. But apart from that, you're not going to go on like start thinking about it and making sentences in your head. No. 3 seconds is the highest time of pause you can get within this 1 minute. So, for example, let's talk about traveling. I love traveling, right? So you are going to set your timer to 1 minute and talk the whole time about traveling. So no preparation, no writing, no repetitions. Let's start. I really love traveling and I enjoy the beautiful sceneries I can see when I'm traveling. There are many transportations that can be used for traveling, like car, bus, train, plane, launch, etc. And I really love traveling because I can get to see and taste the different culture, tradition and food of different places. And the most important thing is I really love taking pictures of the places I'm traveling to and keep the memories to myself. You can see that without any writing, without any recommendation, without any too much thinking, I have given my speech on traveling. Now, the second stage. This is where you will need a piece of pen and a paper. Now that you have recorded your first speech, sit down for the second stage, take a pen and a piece of paper and write down the main ideas of the speech you have given. In stage 2, you're going to sit down with a piece of paper and a pen and collect the main ideas that you were discussing in stage 1. Stage 1, we were talking about traveling, and sort out 3 to 4. Let's start with 3. 3 main ideas that you have already mentioned in the first part. Suppose I was talking about beautiful sceneries. I was talking about journey vehicles, means of transportation, and I was talking about different tradition and culture meeting people. So right now, as you can see, I have noted down 3 points, 3 ideas that I would like to elaborately speak about in stage 2. Now we are going to incorporate stage 3 within this stage 2. In the first point, I wrote beautiful sceneries. Okay, so what else could be related with beautiful scenery? What I can say is enjoy the countryside, scenic beauty, tranquility, and a serene environment. This is what I can talk elaborately more about beautiful sceneries. Let's go to point 2. Journey vehicle. I can talk about the different modes of transportations that is used for traveling and my personal favorite way of transportation and why I like it. Third point is adventure and meeting people, pictures, right? So here I'm going to talk about the different adventures you can encounter while you're traveling. And then I can also incorporate tradition, culture, and food of the different places, and how taking pictures, capturing moments is a great thing about traveling. So now I have my stage 2, and stage 3 is the developed part of stage 2. We are going to set the timer again at 1 minute and follow our points over here that we have figured out and talk about these. So let's start with traveling, and my first point says beautiful sceneries. So traveling is one of my very favorite hobbies, and whenever I get a little bit of time, I try to travel. I really love traveling, and traveling is one of my most favorite hobbies. I really enjoy the countryside and the scenic beauty and the tranquility of the greenery when I'm traveling outside to different places. The second point is there are many modes of vehicles and ways of transportation. As you know, that it is one of the most vital thing for traveling, and my personal favorite would be traveling through launch or water bus, along with car, bus, plane, train, and etc. I personally think the best way of traveling through launch is it is very relaxing, and you can enjoy the moment, the breeze on the deck, the tranquility of the sea, and the environment is totally divine. Third point, I really prefer my trips to be very adventurous and very knowledgeable, so that I try to take as much as pictures I can to capture the moments and to live every moment while I'm traveling. And maybe different places have different attractions, like places with hilly areas, you can go for trekking. If you go to Sajek, you can go for trekking. If you go to Cox's Bazar, you can try parasailing, scuba diving, etc. And then again, one of my most favorite thing about traveling is meeting different kind of people. Maybe these people won't turn into your best friends, or maybe you won't even exchange numbers, but you will have a really good conversation, a very good time, and you are going to experience different lifestyles of people, which I find very, very interesting. So you can see that when you have notes to guide you, automatically your speech is turning into a more smoother and more extended speech, which is very necessary. And sometimes you can see that your 1 minute is already over, yet you are very comfortably delivering your speech. So that is what we want. We want to practice and make this practice a daily procedure, so that we can help ourselves and develop our speaking skills. So by following these 3 steps, I guarantee you that you will definitely proceed in developing your speaking skills. And I would recommend you to keep the recordings starting from this week. If you try to follow it, maybe after 2 or 3 weeks, if you go back to your previous recordings, you can measure yourself how much you have improved. So if you want to excel in speaking and communicate smoothly with English native speakers or people around you, or for any other purpose, the most important thing is practicing, and this method will help you practice and actually develop your skills. So people, keep practicing. I will see you with a new lesson in my next video next week. Take care.